Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune into the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research before doing anything. And yeah, let's go over it. Let's go over today what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for. And yeah, let's see what's the damage is here. So 1 second, I'm gonna make sure that the camera is nice and well. I'm gonna pull up pretty much all these other chats here really quickly, and then yeah, we'll go over today what I'm looking for the end of the week. All right, so 1 second here, 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the live chat, and then yeah, we're gonna tell the team members we're on live. So I want to go ahead and start or finish this week off strong. So yeah, we had a great week. Obviously, this for today, not giving any profits back to the markets. Only going to take valuable entries if we can get those. All right, TikTok live now at everyone. All right. Yep, just tell the team we're on live now. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Let's go. And honestly, yeah, let's start on, of course, SPY and the Qs, things of that sort. Well, yeah, we already got Qs pulled up. Let's pull up SPY. And yeah, let's go. Let's have a fresh start on all of these trades here. So let's go to a 1 hour. Let's see what the damage is here. Obviously, yes, we had a nice little Qs play yesterday. Is this for options? So yes, most of our trades that we end up taking will be on options. I will say though, you know, there are a few members that end up taking those same plays on NQ. So you can see took this QQ call on NQ futures. Boom. See at 11:35, Lee communicated another opportunity on QQQ. You can see what a couple members did there. Members that ended up holding that Amazon yesterday or found that re-entry. So yeah, this is pretty much all options. And yeah, either the play hits or it doesn't, pretty much. Yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? Thanks for the likes, really appreciate it. All right, so for the Qs, all right. Okay. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here. And yes, I personally do see two possible outcomes here. That doesn't look bad. So give me 1 second here. So there's obviously this, you know, obviously not the, you know, best top wall there, but we do have a nice, you know, clear bottom wall here. And right under this bottom wall, we do have empty space down to this 605 area. What I can also see is, yo, Queese, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Thanks for sharing the live stream. All right, so as of right now, I do like the 1 hour. The 1 hour looks great. It looks pretty nice. Obviously, there is another little, looks like a 30-minute box here that I can see. So right under this, so I wish it was a little bit better structured just a bit, but yeah, we still got a little bit of empty space if we can end up getting this continuation. Yeah, I want to see if we can potentially hit this little empty space move to this downside. So down to the 610 area, down to the 609, and the 608.80. Maybe I would leave a runner if we do end up hitting that to try to go into this empty space to this downside. So pretty much the same exact thing. We're just, so yeah, clear gap up, no consolidation. Doesn't look too bad for that. So I got APLD, should have already out. Definitely take a look there. I got faked out in the 10-minute yesterday. So for the Qs, I will say, so we actually had a very good entry on it. So we had a very beautiful entry. I will say, like, once we ended up, so we weren't close to the first TP, but I did see us rejecting, and we had, we called it out beautifully. It was still a very nice snag. The play still ended up happening later in the day, but yeah, I ended up trimming a lot and ended up cutting it because we saw some, or at least I saw some structure on a lower time frame. So let's just see. Hold on. So it was, so obviously you can see the Qs play here. Let's see. So this Qs play, we're going down. You can see, hold on. We ended up trimming perfectly. So We were very close to this first TP. We ended up rejecting here. Obviously, I told the members, I was like, yeah, don't let it turn red. We'll go ahead and secure some profits. And after I sent that message, we ended up reversing and rejecting back to the box there. I know what later in the day it did show a new entry on it, and it actually did hit that final T or that first TP. But yeah, I could definitely see, like, yesterday we were pretty much chopping. I will say, you can see what one member did there. A couple members did on QQQ. Took the QQ call on the NQ futures. See that 90% play there, 100% play there. So yeah, yesterday, I will be honest, that's why I went very light for the swings. And I knew Powell was speaking as well, and I seen how Tesla and, well, it was mainly Tesla, a little bit of the Qs. They were wicking. The movement wasn't the best, so that's why I was like, yeah, we should probably just go ahead and secure some profits. But yeah, as of right now, this is just what I'm seeing. Yo, Thriving, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Yeah, we had a blessed day. You know, shout out to Jesus. It's been a great one. Want to finish the week off strong. If we can get some new entries, of course. So that's what I see in the queues. We'll keep on going. I know someone's going to ask me about SPY, so we shall do it. Yo, Mike, what's up, bro? Thanks so much, man. So as of right now, let's see here. So I will be honest, I do see a move down here. So as we went over this earlier, yes, there's a nice move to the downside there. I will be completely honest. Maybe there is a move here. It's just not the best move that I'm seeing. So, let's change this really quickly. So SPY. I mean, I still like it. Still doesn't look too bad though. It's just like a very, very small move. Nothing like for me to go crazy on, or, you know, full port on, since it's 673. Yeah, so about like $1 move up. So as of this second, we are still inside the box. We're inside of range still. So either way, I wouldn't, you know, want to take this unless if we can get above this top wall here. See, entry, exit, middle of the move. We got exactly what we want. So yeah, we got that clear gap down, no consolidation. We get a nice 672 break. Could see that little upside there. Yo, Calico, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. All right, so that is on there. All right, so 1 second here. One second, I'm reading a message from Rugged. All right, let's see. Shout out to Rug for that beautiful message there. Yo, Pap, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being in the other live chat. Really appreciate it, bro. All right, so we did SPY. Actually, doesn't look too terrible, but not really a crazy move or anything. All right, so anyways, Tesla, or actually that's not Tesla. Marvel looks like we did end up hitting that first TP finally. So we did actually tap it officially. So that 93.67 ended up hitting. So that's a beautiful move there. I know someone's going to ask me about this, but yes, we end up having a clear gap down, empty space. We end up getting a nice break above. This took a couple weeks for that to end up happening. And yeah, that TP ended up hitting. So nice little morning there if we can, you know, stay up for sure. All right, so Tesla, let's take a look here. So as for Tesla, we did end up officially gapping up into that empty space. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this crap and start fresh. So yeah, I do want a fresh start here. Yo, Lime, what's up? QBT, Toyota guy, good to see you, bro. Good morning, everyone. Really appreciate you all tuning back in. So as of this second, hold on 1 second here. So this was a move that I wouldn't mind. I do want to see how we will open up. So I will say, well, yesterday we had like a it was being very wicked. I didn't like, you know, the movement of it at all. But yeah, 446. Hold on one second here. I'm just pretty much locking into these levels here. So yeah, right now we're still in the box. We're still inside of this range here. So if we are in range, there's just nothing for me to do except for just to wait. So yeah, I do want to see a break outside of this 438 area. And depending on how we we open up, if we can get above this 438 and get a close, I definitely like that to the upside. So you could see yesterday how these candles were wicking in and out, not really doing anything, you know, too wild, or it was moving wild, but not the way that we needed it to. But yeah, if we can get a nice clean move, looks really good. So that is on Tesla. All right, so 1 second here. Oh, I think I'm unbanned from my my stream, so maybe I can face stream. I gotta find a new carrier to go through though, so maybe next week I'll be back to regular streaming. But all right, we'll keep on going though. All right, so QQ, we did all that. SPY, let's see here. All right, so we did Tesla. I know someone's gonna ask me about Amazon. We're gonna pull that up. DKNG. Okay. PLTR. Yo, good morning, everyone. Yo, Jose, what's up, man? Darth Trader, good morning, bro. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up some more charts for us. CRWV. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll go over all these charts, all these trades. So Marvel, obviously we went over it. First TP finally hit after what, 2 weeks. Knew that was gonna take some time. QQ, we did that. Amazon, so. Yo, see here, what's up? Long time no see. Good to see you once again. All right, cool. So for Amazon, obviously, yes, everyone's gonna ask me about it, or I know a few people will, but yes, we had this clear gap down, no consolidation. Obviously, some of the members ended up, you know, just riding out, staying in. Some members stopped out, found that re-entry. As you can see, yeah. So we ended up hitting that. What? Okay, this was the first trim spot, but yeah, that first TP, that 227, ended up hitting there, and then if it does want to continue, that 231, that'll be that final TP. Obviously, yes, this ended up hitting yesterday. As you can see, yes, you can see a few of the members ended up getting into that. Patience is key in the market. Boom. So yeah, that was pretty much that. So right now, 231.57. That'd be that final TP for me. I feel like if it does happen, it'll take some time. So same thing, how we traded Amazon. A few of the other times, the play, I'm not gonna say it'll hit every time, of course. This is why you can always find stop losses and re-entries, but I do see a lot of times it may hit the target, but it will play around at first. Those are my gains in the chat. Yo, Sky Guy, what's up? Yeah, we'll go over the, yeah. Won't lie, finally became a, he said finally became a man today. Yo, fire, man, keep up the great work, bro. So yeah, we just wait for those entries. Obviously, if one play doesn't work, you can stop out, find a re-entry, or some members just let it ride out. Obviously, yeah, that was, you know, nice, beautiful play. Rugged ended up calling that one out for the team as well. You can see what we did yesterday. At 11:35, Lee communicated another opportunity on the keys to the downside. And yes, my name is Lee. And yes, it is spelled right. But yeah, you can see what one member did there. Blessings to everyone, not just them. You can see some members taking trades on futures. See what we did in the Qs yesterday, 90-100% on those plays, on those little trades there. All right, so INTC, okay. Yo, Stephanie, what's up? APLD. So yeah, Amazon did end up hitting. If you bought Amazon at 160, if you got Amazon, stay in it. I mean, my final TP hasn't hit, so if we can, yeah, that'll be that 231. All right, so yeah, we'll keep on going. DKNG. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm waiting for this one. I didn't end up taking an early entry on it. I'm still waiting for this. Honestly, yes, and yeah, no one can tell me I don't have my alerts pretty much set. Yes, I do. So yeah, we got this, what, clear gap down, no consolidation. So this is what I would love to the upside. You know, above that 36.09. So this is a top floor here that's having a hard time getting above. So what I'm waiting for, what I'm looking at is if we can get above this top level here, this 36.09 area. Yeah, we do got the empty space. It looks really good. So yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. So as of right now, for DraftKings, I don't really want to touch it unless we can either hold above this 35.48, this cost base area, or get above that 36.09. So same thing, just like all of our other trades. No consolidation. We have the box. We're looking for a nice break outside the wall. Obviously, I could have some early entries, but screw that. I don't really want to do that right now. But yeah, you can even see what we did this week. So same move, pretty much same move. Break outside the wall here. We're looking for this empty space above us. We end up getting in. We smack those targets. See what a few members did there on PayPal. See PayPal there. So yeah, it was a great week so far. Do want to see if we can get maybe one or two more trades today. See how those end of day swings will go to as well, the day trades as well. You could also see shooting for that 50K this month, all thanks to Lee and Glock. So yeah, shout out to Glock as well. I'm a trader on Think and Swim. Dude, fire, yeah, keep up the great work. I do have a few friends that use Think or Swim for sure. So TWLO bought a couple days ago. I think it has some room. All right, yeah, we'll go over that too as well. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, be a part of the team, you can see, you know, how we call plays out. If one play works, cool. If one play doesn't work, that's fine. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. We do have a 30% off code that will be ending probably today. So you can see that inside the Discord, the free chat. So put bro 30 for 30% off. All right, so anyways, so we did Amazon, we did the Qs, Tesla. All right. Maybe I should leave that up there. All right, so Marvel, we did that. All right, so I think everyone wanted to see Reddit, CRWV. Actually, we got that pulled up already. We're going to do that. Let's see here, TWLO. So yeah, I'm going to pull up all these charts here, all these trades. So yeah, no worries. Yo, Yaz, what's up? Good to see you. I'm interested in training. So, I mean, if you are new to our Discord, honestly, you can either watch my free live streams or you can join my free Discord. So if you're brand new, I'm pretty much here every day, so you can always watch my free live streams or my free Discord. So APLD, SREV, APLD. Yo, Diana, what's up? All right, got you. All right, so RDDT, I will say. So this on a little 4-hour here. I do like how we gapped up, so obviously it was a nice little perfect entry. Nothing, you know, too wild though. If we do continue, do want to see that 219.14 area. So we're pretty much above like what, $3 as of this second. So either right now, I want to either see the TPs hit or that stop loss hitting. And honestly, yeah, looking like a break even if it does want to go back down. But right now we are still currently in that empty space. So that's what I'm seeing there. And no, I'm not selling anyone to get into any trades. So please do your own research, of course, before doing anything. Yo, T-Bag, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. All right, so that is there. Yo, Mikey, what's up? I'd like to ask you about the recent Tesla stock details. I'm currently planning to buy 80% of the stock. All right, yeah, we can go over Tesla. But yeah, just remember, just to do your own research, not financial advice. So yeah, that's just pretty much all that I ask for sure. All right, so CRWV. All right, let's take a look here. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like, yo, Glock, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I will be honest. It looks like we ended up hitting my TPs as well. So above that 141, we hit that 144 area. Now when we look at a higher time frame, actually, yo, Shango, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Hope you're doing good, man. So I may be crazy just a little bit, you know, it's fine, but all right, I'm gonna delete this since that TP already hit. What I can see here now is this. There's still a little bit of a gap there. Looks like, and I understand, not that, you know, this is not going to be the, so I do like the 4 hour, but it's not the best empty space. Hold on, let's see. But there's still, actually, it's not a bad move. Top, bottom all here. We get this nice break above this 148 area. Could eventually, so right now we're still in that box, or we still hit that final TP, so could see a little bit of a rejection. But if we don't, and we continue to break above that 148.49, looks really good. So that's what I'm seeing there. As of right now, I definitely wouldn't touch it. And yeah, I'll be honest, even though that play ended up hitting, I'm not in it. But yeah, nice little beautiful move that, yeah, ended up going straight up. So CRWV, all right, TWLO. So for this one, so we're very, very close, right? Honestly, I do want to see if that 117.32 can hit, right? As of this second, I do like how we gapped up, you know. So I'm gonna put an alert just right before that imbalance there. All right, so yeah, if we can get this continuation, I think, I'm not gonna say it will. Obviously, we could end up going down and reversing, going back to the box there, but I would love that 117 to hit. So yesterday, obviously, yes, it didn't really have a movement. Maybe it had, you know, went back and forth pretty much. But yeah, if we can get this continuation, that 117.32 will be that TP for me. So yeah, that's what I'm liking there. Not too bad. All right, CRWV, we'll keep on going. Yo, Chris, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. So RVN, okay, cool. APOD. All right, I'm gonna do these other trades here, and then yeah, we'll go over those. All right. So APOD's had some crazy moves, and yes, I'll turn that back on, so don't worry about that. It'll be turned on any second. But let's see here. All right, hold on. Let me give me a moment. Yeah, hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If this will load. So, I mean, there's just nothing stopping us at this upside. Literally nothing. Obviously, no, I'm not telling anyone just to get in. I don't personally trade like that. But what I can say is maybe we can build some structure on a lower time frame and take it back down to the downside. So, in other words, hold on. Let's see. If it'll load, that would be great. All right. Yeah, so on the bright side, we ended up creating this empty space here. Now I would just need some structure. And yeah, I would love to take that to the downside if we can get it. But as of right now, we could end up, you know, just getting that continuation, which I could, you know, don't really care about. So what I want to see it build a little bit of structure so I can take that thing down. So that is on, let's see, APLD. All right, so we'll go over this. All right, so for this one, I will be honest. At least chart-wise, I don't really see anything. I mean, if we wanted to, I guess this could be a nice little box here. But I would personally, for me, I would have to do more research. I definitely won't enter into this little play here. But for me, yeah, I would just have to do a lot more research on this one. So I'm not going to just lie to you and be like, oh, yeah, I know all about this. No, I don't. So, yeah, chart-wise, we're still in that box there, but for me, I would just have to do a lot more research on this little stock here. All right, so that is on that. All right, so Marvel holding up pretty nicely, leaving that up. RDDT. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna go over all these other charts here. QBT. Okay, okay. QQQ. Pretty much in that box there. So I do want to see if we can get that nice break. I do like that 1 hour though. So the 1 hour, we got a lot of that empty space under us. We tried this on a little 30-minute though. So, all right. So SOFI. Yo, Aaron, what's up, man? Hold on. SOFI. Okay, okay. So we did see RWV. That target already hit, but I'm not in that one. RIVN. Chris, got you, bro. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna pull all these up here. TWLO looking pretty nice. All right, so I want to go over AMD. I want to go over IWM. Let's do it. All right, so yeah, we've got a whole bunch of other stocks, other plays pulled up already. So let's see how everything's going to play out. TWLO, all right, we already did that. QBT. All right, so it looks like on a lower time frame, we ended up going down, touching that TP to this downside. Personally, for this, I don't really see anything see anything that I clearly like. Yes, there's a lot of empty space still above us. Personally, I do want to see if we can get outside of this 2464 area for that upside. So that's just all that I'm seeing. Yo, Ricky, thanks for sharing the live stream. NVDA, did we do? Yeah, so we did not. So we got to do that. So we got to do so yeah, we'll pull up all these other charts here. So yeah, 1 second here. SCRB. Okay, cool. All right, all right. So on NVDA, let's take a look here. And we actually had a very beautiful entry on this one earlier this week. As of this second, though, let's take a look. So as of right now, let's get rid of all of this. Let's go to all right, yeah. Honestly, let's start on a higher time frame. Really, nothing stopping us. It's upside. I will be completely honest. So let's just see here. So maybe on this 1 hour, 2 hour, there might be something here. So I'm going to be completely honest. Not really the best move that I'm seeing for today. There might be a little something here though. So there is a little gap here that I can see. So basically, in other words, what I'm seeing here is this clear gap up, no consolidation. Top, bottom, all here. We get this nice break under this 192.26. Want to see down to this 191.24. So that's all that I'm seeing. That's what I like, which looks really, really good. So yeah, not bad at all. So that's what I'm seeing there. UNH, yo, Samuel, what's up? When you trade options on ETFs, do you do same day or next day expiration? So I will be honest. I mean, I will be honest. I do like my 0DTEs. I like those same day expirations. It really just depends on the move and how we look. If, obviously yesterday, for the little Q's play that we ended up having, and it was a very nice entry, right? So you can see a couple members ended up catching that little QQ opportunity. Took this QQ play on NQ futures, boom. So I'll be honest, I do like trying those 0DTEs, those same day expirations, but if it reverses, I will cut it immediately, find a re-entry. I do not care about it. Let's just say if we're moving weird, if we're moving slow, then I'm going to be honest, I'm going to get some time, and could be, a couple days out, could be for next week, something like that. So, and there are members that, that take our same exact plays and they just get a lot of time. So it doesn't, I get it. Yes. The same day expirations, we could end up getting, bigger percentages, things of that sort. I understand that, but if we can hit our targets, that's all that matters. So hold on, let's see here. Just for an example, one second. So you can see even like this right here. So this was on the 2nd of October or whatever. Thank you, leading your team. Entry on the QQ puts. You can see some members, if they have trouble, with those same day expirations, a lot of them get time. You can see time was made here. So they don't have to worry about or, stress about getting cooked as soon as you enter in a trade. But I will say, you know, if you are planning to join my Discord and you struggle with zero DTEs, obviously just for me, you have to do your own research, of course. Getting time is never a bad thing, for sure. So you can see some members, what kind of time they end up getting there. And this was on the 2nd too as well. So sometimes it's better to buy next day, for sure. And yeah, I'll be completely honest too. There will be some times where it's like I get into a zero DTE. I understand that I want my targets to hit. I don't want to cut my entry. But yeah, if I gotta cut it, I will cut it. And this is why I spam the chat. Obviously yesterday, hold on, let's see. So for yesterday, for this Qs play, I was spamming the chat about the Qs. So I told him, I was like, and we had the perfect trim spot. So as soon as it hit, I was like, look guys, go ahead and secure profits. Since we are chopping, I noticed that we were having trouble getting underneath this level in a lower time frame. So yeah, they ended up securing some profits there. And if they didn't, yeah, we would have got stopped out on that, even though it did eventually give us a re-entry. So you see that 90%, 100% trade there. Yeah, so they're cheap usually. Oh yeah, so definitely there will be some, you know, decent moves here and there on, you know, the ETFs for sure. But yeah, it just really depends on the play, how the market moves, how the candles are looking, and yeah, things of that sort. All right, so RIVN, let's take a look here. All right, so as of right now, hold on, I think we did this on a 4-hour, 2-hour. All right, so yeah, 4-hour chart here. So still pretty much the same thing. Bottom wall here, I still like it. I'm going to keep this the same. Looks like we've been in that range for that day. Yo, Blanca, what's up? Got you, no worries. So yeah, what I see here, clear gap up, no consolidation. This is what I'm looking at to the downside. One second. All right. Cool. My bad. Had to send a message in the chat. But yeah, right under that 1296 looks good. If we can get to this downside as well. Obviously, you know, right above us, we got above this 1375 area. We got some empty space above us, and you know, those two look like really decent moves to me. Any discount for returning members? Yo, yeah, what's up? So yeah, I actually do have a discount code that will be ending today as well. But yes, 30% off all memberships, weekly, monthly, yearly, lifetime. Promo code is PUTBRO30. So not bros, but bro. So yeah, that's that code, 30% off for the VIP. Yes, and you guys can even join the free Discord if you want. You don't even have to join the VIP if you don't want to. You can always even just watch my lives if you'd like. But yes, everything is in the bio. You can see it in the upgrade to VIP tab here. So see the games page, and then boom. All right, so and then yeah, that 30% off there, off of all the memberships. All right, so anyways, let's see here. AMD. Okay, AMD. All right, so AMD's been playing around pretty much. Yo, Lily, what's up? Good morning. Good to see you. Really appreciate you tuning in. All right. All right, cool. So AMD, yes. So yeah, Glock had the play of the week this week. So yeah, shout out to our moderator Glock. Obviously, yes, before he even called that out, we had a nice little entry on this to the upside, and it ended up going even crazier, right? Obviously, what I can see now is this. So yes, we got this empty space, this clear gap up, no consolidation. This is what I would be targeting to the downside. So I'm still waiting for that break under that 230 area, that 230.22. Into this downside, it looks really good. The thing about AMD though, I will say, I like swing trading AMD rather than day trading it. I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds wild, but for me at least, obviously you all have to do your own research, of course, but I feel like every time I swung AMD, it went pretty well. Obviously, maybe a few times, maybe I have to get stopped out of the trade. It's cool. But yeah, I do like AMD. Especially, you know, get that downside there. So, hopefully, I will say, hopefully on a higher time frame. Even like a, you know, so like, if we can get a move, I could possibly swing that. So, we'll have to see how everything plays out. Alright, so that is on there. We did NVDA. We did RAVN, SOFI, IWM. Okay, so yeah, pretty good. He said, "I'm still waiting for that in 1,000%." Dude, yeah, we got to get on Lawnmower, man. No, I'm kidding. Yo, Juan, what's up? All right, yeah, we'll go over. So hold on, 1 second here. All right, BA. So we did NVDA. Let's go over SPY again. So yeah, we'll do that. So we got to go over SOFI. We did RAVN, Fubo. All right. I think, yeah, we did APOD. Yo, Antonio, what's up? Dell, gotcha, bro. All right, so cool. So SERV. Looks like we had a crazy pushback here, didn't we? So she said, "I just need 2 quality trades for swinging." Yeah, no worries. So yeah, we'll probably go over a few of those. So yeah, let's see. So SERV. We did this on a lower time frame. I will say my first target ended up hitting. So you can see this was a beautiful entry. I'll be honest, I wasn't in this play. You know, was in a couple other ones, but yeah, this is like a perfect trade to me. You know, we had this empty space above us, or we still have it. We end up getting a nice break above our top wall, so we cleared this consolidation. Obviously, we retested. We touched that first TP, so first TP was already smacked. Great, cool. That final, though, we could not hit that final. If we can, though, I do want to see that 1883. That will be that final there. Obviously, if we, you know, get this continuation to this downside under this 1312 area, we do got that empty space below us. So that's all that I'm seeing there. So that is on SERV. All right, so that's let's see. So BABA SPY. And SPY doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so BABA. I'm gonna have to break this down. So it looks like that little play already hit there. Let's see. Okay, I do see something here. These candles are kind of... Alright, so this is what I see to this downside. So we'll go ahead and break this down. Yeah, so I had to use a 2-hour chart for this. What doesn't look bad to me is... doesn't look bad. We got this clear gap up here that I would love to take to this downside. Hold on 1 second here. So, nice top, bottom all there. All that I'm seeing is we can get under. So yeah, if we can get a nice little break, little area of consolidation, we get under that. We have the empty space of this downside here. So down to this 157. Right now, we're nowhere near close to it. So for me, I'm not going to do anything. Just going to relax and chill out and see if we can get that nice little play there. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. And just like all of our trades, if we're in the box, if we're in consolidation, we don't take the trade. The only time we take the trade is when we're outside of consolidation. So obviously, yes, I love the Qs. We've been trading Qs pretty much all week, or pretty much all year. And yeah, you can see, I want to say how grateful I am to have joined this group. My life has seriously turned around for the better. Been able to get out of debt, things of that sort. All thanks to Rose and his team. So yeah, shout out to the team as well. One member's up, what, 38, 40K just for this month. So, same exact entry, same exact trades. Yes, I still have to clean up the chat a bit. Obviously, PayPal was another beautiful entry before the after. So we swing these. And yeah, these are the type of trades that I'm looking for. These type of entries here. So those bigger time frame trades, boom. You can see PayPal, 234%. You can see that same member, this was on October 7th, shooting for 50K this month. He was at 28K, now he's at like, what, 40? See PayPal over 100%. So yes, we're basically aiming for those higher time frame, empty space moves as well. All right, so we'll keep on going. Fubo, let's take a look. Got you. 1 second. If it'll load, that'll be great. All right, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. So for me at least, obviously you could see it a little bit differently, which is fine. You could see an entry for yourself. That's perfectly fine. I'm not saying that I'm right, but this is just what I see. We got this, clear gap down, no consolidation here. So clear as day. We got a nice Potter box that needs to be broken. So looking for a nice 471 break. And I thought we were going to get it, but we didn't. Sellers took control of that level. So I want to see a break outside of that 471 to potentially hit that 549 and then that 630 area. So that's what I'm looking at as well. So SPY and Tesla, SOFI. Okay, yeah, we did those, but we'll go over it again. Yo, Air Guy, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Really appreciate you tuning in. Shout out to my guy. But yes, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go get me some water. I'm literally out of water once again. You guys know the drill, you guys and gals. Hopefully an ad doesn't pop up on the screen, but if it does, I'm sorry. But yes, give me 1 second. If you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. We have that 30% off that will be ending today as well. If you don't want to join, no worries. I'll still be on live stream regardless. So yeah, 1 second here. I'll be right back. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, so I'm back now. Got some nice ice water. All right, so 1 second. Or it's not ice, but it's really cold. All right, so AMD, we did that. We got to go over Dell 2 as well. Yo, Julius, what's up, man? I seen you pull up. So what's up, bro? So Dell 2. Actually, we already have Dell pulled up. All right, so Dell. Okay, maybe I see a 1 hour. Maybe I see a 1 hour, but let's go to a 24 hour really quickly, so I can break this down for real. What I can see here is this. So, all right, let me see here. 4 hour really quickly. So it looks like, yeah, we got a lot to get over to go into that empty space here. What I can see is, actually, yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Okay. So top, bottom, all here. What I can see is, yeah, right above us. Push that up a bit there. Yeah, right above us, we got empty space that I do like. So yeah, what do I see? Clear gap down, no consolidation. So same thing like all of our trades. Obviously, no, I'm not in this one. Can't be if I wanted to, since it's pre-market. But yeah, right above us, if we can get this continuation, we'll love to see up to this 160.09. The thing I can see, if it does want to continue but wants to pull back first, we potentially could go and retest this box here. So, boom, if we retest this box, we do have an empty space that is above us. Alright, so that looks really good, looks really decent. Alright, so 1 second here, 1 second here. One second, 1 second. One second here. All right. My bad, guys. Let me look here. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll keep on going. So yeah, Dale looks. Actually, Dale doesn't look too bad. So yeah, we'll keep that up for sure. So Dale, yeah, not a little bad play. Okay, cool. So as of right now, yeah, let's go to this 24-hour time frame on SOFI. Actually, maybe we'll have to go down to a lower time frame to break this down. All right. So looks like for SOFI, top bottom all there, 29, 25. So yeah, if we can get this continuation, looks honestly pretty well, pretty decent. Entry, exit, middle of the move, we got exactly what we want, which is that 28.90. So yeah, right now I can see, yes, that we did end up, you know, breaking outside of this top wall here. Do want to see if we can potentially get this continuation up to that 28.90 and then that 29.25. So a lot of these trades, I do want to see how we'll open up at, obviously at open. As of right now, we'll have to see if we can, you know, get this continuation, stay outside of this. So yes, we had a box there, but we do need to stay outside of that 28.67 for this continuation. So that looks really good to me. If we can get that nice little move as well. All right, so that is there. Also, what? Apple. Okay. EOB, what's up? So, for SPY, yeah, we're still in this consolidation area. Obviously, small move there. It doesn't look too bad, though, above that 672. So, right now, a lot of these trades are still in that box, so I'm not going to do anything. Just going to wait it out and see how, you know, things will play out. Same thing with, you know, all these other trades here. I do want to see how we will open up, so. All right, so we'll keep on going here. So, for Apple, yeah, Blanca, I will be honest. It looks good. So actually, let me go back to this time frame that I was at. So give me 1 second here. All right, so 4 hour. Let's go back to this. As of this second, I mean, of course, I mean, I like it. We're not under where we need to be. I get it. Yes, there is a nice little gap here. We definitely will have to fill first in order for us to go into this downside here. But yeah, if we can clear that 251 area, that downside looks good. So down to that 240 looks decent. So that's what I'm seeing. Yo, Alex, what's up? Antonio, what's up, bro? I have a question. Yeah, what's your question, bro? Drop it down. Yo, Kenny, good morning, man. Good to see you. UEC. Hold on, one second. UEC. Okay, cool. I have a question. Is this a real-time chart or yesterday chart? So this is all real-time chart. So you can see, you know, these candles are moving. Obviously, we're on a, what, a higher time frame, so it doesn't look like it's moving much. But yes, we're on a higher time frame. It's all literally happening right now. The only thing here that I'm using is the extended time frame, so I'm not using the regular trading hours. You can see the regular trading hours, whole bunch of BS here. Like, there's a whole bunch of gaps, non-information. I can't really trade this. So yes, we're on. I go to my session. We're down to this extended time frame. So look at these candles now. So just gives you a visual. We're on that extended time frame. So you can see now we got some more information. Lots of information as well. What indicators do you use? So everything that you see on my box right now or on my screen is literally all that I use. Maybe I use a channel here and there, but I just use this box and I use these lines here. That's literally it. I kid you not. So how we were able to smack a couple 100% off of PayPal, literally this box and the empty space. So they both go hand in hand for me, and you know, we end up getting in. You can see the befores, the afters. That's all that I use. Literally that's it. You can see that PayPal play. Look at the percentage wise. A little something over 100% there. Boom, over 100% there. PayPal. Even like a small play. Let's freaking go put Bros for the call out there. See what he did there. But literally every single play is the same. So Tesla play, before the after, box, empty space. That's literally it. And you can see how we call out plays. And if they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. Yo, Market Cap Traders, what's up, man? Long time no see, my guy. Alright, so yeah, we'll keep on going. But yeah, literally each trade is, you know, the same. So, and yes, I gotta clean up the chat. I'll clean it up probably after a trading hours. So I gotta do a lot of things inside the Discord. Gotta add a couple more videos, or add some videos in the VIP chat, things of that sort. So you. Okay, cool. Hold on. So we did Dell. Actually, I might leave Dell up. We'll see. All right, so. So for UEC, yeah, let's take a look here. Let's go to a weekly time frame. I'm gonna get in VIP. Code still works. So yes, the code for the VIP still works. So yes, probably be the last day for it. But yeah, 30% off. Put bro 30, all caps. So you can see that inside the VIP chat. Shout out to Logic for pulling up, bro. Really appreciate you tuning in. So UEC, let me look at a weekly really quickly. All right, so it looks like it's one of these. Really nothing stopping us to the upside. Maybe a little bit of turbulence here. We'll have to break this down on the lower time frame. But yeah, chart-wise, like I said, you know, nothing really stopping us to this upside here. Looking left. Yes, we still would have to get above this 1419 level for maybe a continuation. On a lower time frame though, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. UEC. So yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really see anything crazy on this. Nothing like that I would end up taking wildly, but I mean, on a lower time frame there's something. So I'm not gonna say there's nothing, but we get under this bottom wall. We got this empty space here. Entry, exit, middle of the move. Looks really dandy. So under that 1363 area. I get it. I understand. Small move. Nothing, you know, too wild though. Did I do Nike? So Nike, honestly, you know, hold on. So we're pretty much back at that same little level here. We would still need a, you know, clear drop. Personally, you know, it's very light for me. So I might just let it just ride out for sure. Yeah, those cons were like just very cheap. So, I mean, we got all this empty space. I mean, I could care less if it, you know, goes back into this box here. But if we can get the continuation, we got all that empty space to this downside. And honestly, I still like it. So yeah, we've been toying around with the, with our, bottom wall here for pretty much all morning. So if we can, get a nice strong drop, it looks really good. All right, so that is on NKE Nike. So triple U's, let's say here. Hold on, give me a second. So, actually, that doesn't look terrible though. And I know I did this on the monthly chart, so, all right, hold on. Let's see. I gotta change this song before it gets a little freaky in here. All right, no, I'm kidding, but all right. So where are we at? All right, so I charted this on the monthly chart here. What you can see is this, or what I pretty much drawn up was, we got this clear gap down, no consolidation. So this play took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it took 5 months for that clear gap down to happen here. If it does happen, I'm not saying it will, but if we can get a nice little close on, especially on the monthly chart here, I mean, we got the empty space above us. Maybe I'll definitely take that into consideration. I'll have to look more into it. It looks honestly pretty decent. And no, I'm not telling anyone to, take any trades, so please just make sure to do your own research before doing anything, of course. But yeah, that's just what I'm seeing there. All right, so yo, Dark Trader, honestly, it doesn't look bad, man. So yeah, I did this on the 1 month chart. So same thing like how we did it on Marvel. So Marvel, we literally just hit that TP today. Obviously, I don't know if we just rejected or not, but so yeah, you can easily see. Obviously, yesterday we were very close, but we finally smacked that TP today. And this Marvel trade took. So we did this on a weekly chart, bro, and so that's on a 1 month chart. So right now we're on a 1 week chart, clear gap down. It took 4 weeks for this gap down to happen. So I was expecting a couple weeks for this play to hit. Obviously, you can see 1, 2, 3. So about 2-3 weeks for that first TP to end up hitting. So if it does want to get that move, I would definitely expect a lot more time for sure. So just like how Marvel was, we even warned the members. I was like, look guys, time for this one is definitely going to be your friend. But yeah, that's just what I'm seeing there. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll see how everything plays out today. Honestly, I'm pretty excited to see how things will play out. Maybe I'll give. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, so MSTR. I think someone wanted me to go over this as well. So on this 24 weekly chart, hold on, I don't want to just lie to you. Okay, yeah, I did this on the 24-hour. The 24-hour chart. We got a nice little box here above this 364. Doesn't look terrible. We'd love to take that to the upside. Hold on one second. I'm doing a puzzle for TikTok, so you're making me do a slide puzzle. All right, so that's just what I'm seeing on MSCR. I'm also going to be honest. I see a nice 2-hour play. It doesn't look bad. So yeah, we got a nice little box here. Make it perfect. So yeah, up to that 353, 335. So yeah, right now we're still in this consolidation. So for this, I'm not going to do anything. Just going to relax, chill out. And by that, I mean I'm going to wait for my entries. So yes, when I say I'm just going to relax and chill out, that doesn't mean I'm going to, sleep until my target hits. I'm going to watch the charts, of course, and just wait for those entries to happen. I'm not going to force anything. Just going to wait and see. All right, so that is there. ORCL. Okay, let's see. All right. So it looks like we could end up, getting this continuation to this upside. It, doesn't look that bad. So it looks like we broke outside of this wall here, outside of this empty space. So if we do get this continuation, possibly up to this 308 area, the move that no, I'm not in this one, but the move that I was personally waiting for and looks really good is this. So clear gap up here, no consolidation. Under that 275 area, we got that empty space that honestly doesn't look too bad. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. So it looks really good. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. I got a lot of typing to do, things of that sort. So yes, if you do want to join the chat, honestly, you can just join the free chat if you like, or I'll be on live in another hour or so. But yes, we do have a discount code that will be ending today too as well. So see, put bro 30. That's that code there. Just join VIP. I can't see the VIP chat. Let me in when. Yo, yes, yeah. If you have any trouble, just give me a DM. I still have to respond to a lot of DMs. So after I send those setups inside the Discord, I will I'll check DMs. But yeah, I got you. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, just give me a DM. I got you guys. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. See you all either in the live stream or my next Discord or my Discord. So thank you all so much. Have a blessed one in Jesus' name. Amen.